In this day and age, many have abandoned the idea of a singular person. A singular person refers to the entirety that makes up a person. The mind, body, and soul. All three of these aspects of a person are needed to comprise a singular person. The modern idea is that we as a people can separate or even define a person by one singular attribute, reducing humanity to a mere thing or object. That is a dangerous idea, because confusion arises, and although we might think that the body is not part of the whole, it affects the whole person. It transforms the mind into a state of confusion or even mania as it tries to grasp a change that is not aligned with the entire person. Next comes the soul, where the person attempts to conform the soul to the idea of the body. Its state is paramount. Then, the physical transcends the soul, erasing morality and rebuilds it as object worship. The object is the body, as it begins to deviate from reality. Now, as the mind and soul become entangled in this new worship of a mere physical aspect of the person, distorted thinking arises, confusing what is real with what is false. In our era, the idea of what makes a person whole is frequently challenged. The traditional understanding sees the mind, body, and soul as interconnected, each shaping and completing the person, yet there's a growing trend to isolate and emphasize only one aspect, as if we can define ourselves by a single trait alone. When we do this, we risk flattening the profound complexity of human identity into something mechanical or fragmented. This approach can lead to confusion, not just of the intellect, but deep within, as the mind struggles with changes that may not align with the body or the more profound sense of self. When we begin to devalue the unity of our being, the soul can become adrift, seeking meaning in transient forms rather than in enduring truth. It's here that we must consider the consequences of separating what was meant to be whole, and the impact this has not just on our sense of self, but on our collective pursuit of meaning and integrity. Then the soul begins to bow down to worship the body, as if it is something transcendental, but in fact it is faulty, will decay and die. In today's world, there is a growing tendency to fragment the concept of personhood, breaking apart what was once seen as an indivisible union of mind, body, and soul. Some contemporary perspectives propose that identity can be distilled to a single characteristic, inadvertently reducing the richness of human existence to something less than it truly is. This reduction risks introducing confusion, as neglecting the interplay between body and mind can lead to inner discord and a sense of estrangement. The soul, too, is not immune. When pressed to conform to shifting notions of identity, it may lose its anchoring in deeper values. In such a climate, the physical can begin to overshadow the spiritual, shifting the focus from moral substance to the elevation of mere appearance, drawing us away from authentic self-understanding. When that happens, the mind and soul follow the path of self-destruction. As a people, we need to step back from the edge of this abyss and begin to reflect on what is good, true, and beautiful, aligning the body with the mind and soul so all three are in unison, pursuing what is true, good, and beautiful. On a final note, we all experience varying degrees of feelings that come and go. However, it's essential to remember that feelings are transient and should not be our ultimate to achieving our ultimate goal, a unity of body, mind, and soul for all eternity with the one true God.